All right, let's get started with breakfast the healthiest way possible. That's right, we have plant-based sausage, some breakfast potatoes, organic pancakes, and cage-free eggs. I'm gonna start with cutting the potatoes in circles. Yes, I have 4 potatoes here, so I'm just cutting. I want them even, not too thick, just a little slim. We're gonna put these over some olive oil, season them a little bit, and let them saute on the skillet. These are my favorite. It's one of my grandmother's recipe. I swapped out the olive oil. She normally used vegetable oil and water in the bottom of her pan, but of course we're trying to do this the healthiest way possible, so I said let's swap that out for some olive oil. I'm just finishing up cutting the potatoes here, and as you can see, some of them do get a little thick because I get a little lazy. And so here we go. Now we're grabbing the olive oil, putting that in the bottom of the pan, watching it get a little hot. Because also inside of this pan, we're going to add some cut up onions. White onions to be specific, or yellow onions. I don't know, this onion here. I just see it in the store and I pick it up. Cut those into either circles or dices, whatever you feel comfortable doing. It's pretty much early for me, so I'm kind of just doing whatever I feel, whatever the ancestors tell me to do. Putting the potatoes in the olive oil and the onions to follow. Gonna season with some seasoning salt, onion powder, black powder, and garlic powder. Sorry, black pepper, garlic powder. There we go. Put the top on it, let it cook for a little while. I also want to add some garlic, herb, and onion seasoning because I just like a little twang in my potatoes. Pair these with some ketchup and some hot sauce. Oh my goodness, amazing. Sometimes I add green peppers, red peppers, just to feel. Depends on how I'm feeling when I'm making them, but these are pretty much basic with just the onions and potatoes. All right, so you just really keep stirring those. You want to start them at 5 and then kind of turn them down to cook slower if you need to, if they tend to start cooking too fast. And now we're on to the organic pancakes. Normally, I do whatever the ancestors tell me to, but today I'm going to grab some measuring cups because you guys are watching. Yes, this is my first cooking video. Don't judge me. Okay, I think that's about right when you pour that back in 1 cup. Okay, cool. We in business. Oh. And now y'all see I need glasses. That's why I had to duck down and read the box a little bit. Usually I don't do that. As I said, I just go with what the ancestors tell me. Stop. There we go. See? Now we're there. These are pretty much self-explanatory. As you can see, I'm going back and forth with the box. I did choose to use almond milk with these organic pancakes. Because like I said, we're going with the not 2% milk option. And we're going to use the cage-free eggs. And so I think this recipe only calls for 1 egg. Be careful not to get your shells in your bowl, because that's always an accidental moment for me. Nobody likes to pick the shells out of the powder, right? Trash that egg really quick. Alright. There she is. Okay, so I add a little bit of extra, some vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, and syrup. I add all of these inside of the pancake. That is an organic syrup that I find at the Snooks Market if you guys are in St. Louis. Oh, okay, there you go. We're gonna whisk it. That's right, girl. Use your wrist. Make sure that you get all the lumps of powder out. Nobody wants lumps inside of their pancakes. Just use your wrist lightly. Keep whipping, keep whipping. Whip it real good. Oh, still whipping. Still whipping. Oh, powder's getting everywhere. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Woo, still whipping. No lumps. Make sure you have no lumps. Should be as silky as possible. Oh my gosh, she's making sure no lumps. Oh, there we go. Splash of vanilla. Now this time I did not use measuring cups. We are listening to the ancestors at this point. I just kind of shake until I don't want to shake anymore. But I promise they're really, really good. Whisk that all in. Keep whisking. That's right. Use your wrist. Oh, I smelled it just to make sure I can smell the cinnamon and the vanilla. Because as long as you can smell it, you know you have enough in there. Dab of, that's right, syrup. Just a little bit, not too much. All right, make sure to whip that in as well. I mean, nobody's going to say that there's lumps in this pancake. Nobody can say that at all. You can clearly tell with perfection. All right, so now on to the cage-free eggs. Just going to put a few eggs into the measuring cup. Going to whisk those really good. Sometimes I put salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder inside the eggs as well, just to give them a little taste. May add a few cheese from time to time, just a little bit of shredded cheese, and there we go. See, make sure there's no shells in the eggs. Sometimes I just move the fork around. Yeah, just to make sure there's nothing in there, because nobody likes this type of surprise early in the morning. All right, girl, where'd you go? What you doing? Where you go? What you doing? Where you go? What you doing? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Salt and pepper. So that Creole seasoning has like salt and pepper in it, so sometimes I just use that in one entirety. And then there's the garlic powder and the onion powder, and we're gonna mix that all together as well. Hey girl, where you go? What you doing? Where you go? What you doing? Where you go? What you doing? Oh, a little bit of almond milk. One of my aunts taught me that adding milk to your eggs adds a little bit of fluff to it. Helps them become a little fluffy. So I do add just a dab of milk. Where you going, girl? What you doing? Oh, stir it up. That's right. Mix it, mix it, mix it. Oh my goodness, almost there. Woo. Okay, time to make the meat plant-based sausage. This does not take that long to cook. And as I am, really trying to transform my eating habits, I have been trying new things. This plant-based sausage actually tastes like the real deal. I really, really liked it a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It's so super easy. Just put the olive oil in the bottom of the pan. Check the potatoes. Of course, whirl those sausages around and voila. They are the organic pancakes. Got a little fruit salad. The potatoes came out amazing, as they always do. Plant-based sausage looks really good. And fluffy eggs. And so this is your breakfast the healthiest way possible. Of course, the billionaire way. I hope you guys try this out. All of these ingredients were purchased at Snook's Market if you're in St. Louis.